going, guys? It's Death Monkey. Today we're going to be talking about the rather interesting blog that was recently left on Treyarch's website concerning Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies. Now, we're going to be taking a look about what we can expect to see with the continued storyline of the Dark Aether in Call of Duty Vanguard, and we're going to learn about the characters. We're going to learn about all these mysterious artifacts that have been left behind by the, I'm guessing, by the zombies. So let's check this out. So if you want to read this for yourselves, guys, I will leave the original link to article down in the description. So without further ado, let's look into this. So an all-new Zombies experience awaits. Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies arrives this Friday, and we're kicking off launch week with the details you need to prepare for the next chapter of the Dark Aether story on November the 5th. During last month's Vanguard Zombies first look, the team at Treyarch introduced an all-new objective-driven Zombies experience in Anfang, spanning 4 locations at launch: Stalingrad, Merville, Paris and Shinonuma. They debuted the official gameplay reveal trailer to the world, introducing all new characters at the Call of Duty blog and showcased the Dark Aether powers that you'll wield in game. And later this week they'll unveil the Anfang intro cinematic to shed even more light on the narrative journey that lies ahead. In a recent Zombies team Q&A, they mentioned plenty of returning elements that long-time fans know and love, including the mystery box, pack-a-punch, perks, the monkey bomb and more, as well as the return of the crafting table, custom loadouts, armour and exfil systems from Black Ops Cold War. But we're also delivering an entirely fresh take on zombies in Vanguard, and there's a mountain of new gameplay systems to dive into. So the Dark Aether entities and artifacts. At the Treyarch blog, they introduced a sinister new antagonist coming to Vanguard Zombies, Wolfram von List. Through the power of Dark Aether magic, he has formed a bond with Cortifex the Deathless, a former Dark Aether lord with the power to raise the dead, threatening to turn the tide of the Second World War. Thankfully, you have the opportunity to call upon the artifacts of 4 rival Dark Aether entities to aid in the fight against Cortifex and the Third Reich. These entities are known as Syraxis the Shadow, Be'lakor the Warlock, Invicta the Destroyer, and Nauticus the Conqueror. At launch, they provide players with the following artifacts and abilities. So for Dragon of Syraxis, he spawns an ethereal explosive, dealing massive damage to enemies who set it off. Mask of Be'lakor can cloak you in Dark Aether, masking your presence from enemies for 5 seconds. The Sword of Invicta sparks a ring of ethereal flame to boost damage for anyone within its radius for 15 seconds. And the Horn of Nauticus summons a frigid vortex, damaging enemies with the initial blast and slowing those that enter it. So that's really interesting there. This is, I'm guessing, is the main villain, who goes by the name of, what did he say his name is? Cortifex. So that's really interesting there. So new narrative voices. In addition to their gameplay benefits, these Dark Aether entities will serve as in-game characters in their own right. While the narrative will primarily be driven by the voices of demonologist Gabriel Kraft, Oberfuhrer von List and Cortifex the Deathless, the other Dark Aether entities will provide their own unique gallows humour and commentary throughout the game. Similarly, players can expect the operatives the entities are bonded with to be a bit more, shall we say, expressive in their opinions compared to the more serious mil-spec tone of the operators in Black Ops Cold War. Although the setting of Vanguard Zombies may be brutal and disturbing, let's face it, we're all here to have some fun. The Altar of Covenants has 32 new upgrades. In addition to an ever-changing gameplay, space and increasingly difficult objectives, the Altar of Covenants is one of the biggest innovations in Zombies to date. Covenants offer powerful new abilities to equip as you progress through the match, provided in exchange for the new Sacrificial Heart loot item earned by completing objectives. You'll get access to 11 unique Covenants at launch, each with multiple rarities, for a total of 32 upgrades to explore. The initial set of Covenants include Bloodlust, which is melee attacks do more damage and heal you; Resurrectionist, revive allies faster; Brain Rot, chance to turn your enemies to your side; Cryo Freeze, chance to slow down enemies; Death Blow, critical kills return bullets to the clip; Ammo Gremlin, stowed weapons refill ammo from stock automatically; Dead Accurate, consecutive hits on the same enemy do more damage; Splatterfest, enemies killed by explosions may explode; Unholy Ground, deal more damage while stationary or standing still; Colour Weak, deal more damage to slowed or stunned enemies; and Motherload, chance to keep equipment after using it. You can have up to 3 covenants at a time, and the selection of available covenants randomizes after each objective completed. So you'll always have new specialties to choose from. Alternate ammo types, or AATs, from previous games have also been incorporated into covenants for the best of both worlds, including favourites such as Brain Rot and Cryo-Freeze. Find the perfect build. By experimenting with different combinations of covenants, artifacts, perks and weapons in each run, you'll create more powerful new builds and discover personal strategies to help you survive further into the next match. You'll find certain offense-based combos may suit better your needs in solo matches, while other support-driven builds might work better with a full squad. The choice is always up to us. The true strength of covenants lies in the upgraded rarities, however. For example, while the rare version of the Cull of the Week deals plus 50 damage to slowed or stunned enemies, the legendary version can deal a whopping 100% base damage, in addition to 100% critical damage. Combine that with Cryo-Freeze and Dead Accurate, you'll be shredding through zombies in no time, as long as you hit your targets and can stay alive. So that's really interesting. Can't wait to check this out. Upgradable perks. As you complete more objectives and unlock new areas of your forward operating base in Stalingrad, you'll gain access to perk fountains containing brand new upgradable abilities. This perk system is entirely different from previous games, with the all-new theming to match the occult setting of Vanguard zombies, offering a streamlined approach on the surface with deeper gameplay potential as you get deeper into each match. The 5 perk fountains available in Anfang are Fiendish Fortitude, which increases your health, Diabolical Damage, which increases critical damage, Venomous Vigour, boosts health regeneration speed, Demonic Frenzy, boosts reload speed, and Ethereal Haste boosts movement speed. For the first time in Zombies, the base tier of each perk will be free once you unlock access to it, and you'll be able to upgrade each perk up to tier 4 in-game. This is a shift from the out-of-game skill tier system in Black Ops Cold War, offering new ways to invest in your perks in real time as you play. Perks will offer powerful base stat upgrades at each tier, but they won't come cheap. Once you've activated the free tier 1 version of a perk, you'll need to pay 2,500 essence for tier 2, 5,000 for tier 3, and 7,500 for tier 4. Each upgrade will increase a specific base stat, with the higher tiers providing bigger enhancement. As an example, Fiendish Fortitude provides plus 25 health at tier 1, and goes all the way up to 100 plus health at tier 4 for a massive boost in survivability. In another Zombies First, you'll keep the base level perks you've acquired so far if you've been down since the first tier is free, but beware, you'll only lose 1 tier from each of your perks, which can be devastating in high rounds. Remember, upgrading from tier 3 to 4 costs far more than going from 1 to 2, so you need to stack your upgrades carefully to avoid bankrupting your essence after you go down. Choose wisely. We're going to be talking about the weapon acquisition upgrades and tiers. So with the addition of covenants and other new gameplay elements to the mix, we've streamlined weapon acquisition and upgrades while keeping the pack-a-punch as crucial as ever. This time around you'll need to loot chests, spin the mystery box and watch for drops from powerful enemies at higher rounds to get your hands on additional weaponry in lieu of old school wall buys. You'll manually upgrade your weapon at the pack-a-punch machine once you've saved up enough essence as usual, though the costs now start at 7,500 essence for your first pack, then 15,000 for level 2 and 30,000 for level 3. I think, if memory serves, it was only 5,000 to actually pack a punch, now it's 7,500, so that's really interesting there. Weapon tiers are now defined by their pack-a-punch level divided by 4 colours. So white is unpacked, blue pack-a-punch level 1, purple pack-a-punch level 2, and orange pack-a-punch level 3. Also new for Vanguard Zombies, pre-packed weapons can now drop from, I'm not going to butcher this name, Sturmkriegers, or be awarded from the mystery box, so it appears to keep an eye out for your next upgrade in the field. You definitely need it as the rounds keep going up. So, I've got an interesting little screenshot here of, got the Aether Trooper. There's like 5 different classes, I guess. So I've got Aether Trooper, Night Legionnaire, Wrathhammer, Revenant Eraser, Goal Hunter, which appears to be featuring the M1 Garand with the Energy Mine artifact, so that looks really good. Custom and preset loadouts. So continuing from Black Ops Cold War, you'll have the ability to bring custom loadouts into Vanguard. Good. This allows you to customize a starting primary and secondary weapon and designate the artifact you'll take into battle. If you're starting fresh on day 1, you might want to jump in with one of our 5 preset classes, as aforementioned, right here, to get familiar with a variety of weapon classes and every artifact. These include Aether Trooper, a default AR and energy mine, Night Legionnaire, a Sten SMG with Frost Blast, Wrathhammer is the Bren LMG with Ring of Fire, Revenant Eraser, the Gritty Auto Shotgun with Aether Shroud, and as aforementioned, Ghoul Hunter, the M1 Garand Marksman Rifle with the Energy Mine. Of course, your starting weapon in any loadout will begin at the lowest damage level, white or unpacked, so you'll have to get work on upgrades and finding other weapons as soon as the match gets going. Good luck. So that's really interesting to look forward to. A new experience with every match, and another twist on the zombies formula. The gameplay space will now change throughout the match, as Cortifex's dark ether barrier shrinks and expands. This means no two games should feel the same, as you take on shifting variations of the core objectives at launch: Blitz, Transmit, and Harvest. 1 minute you may find yourself fighting for your life in a single corridor of Shinonuma, which is the remastered map from Call of Duty World at War, and the next, you could have access to both floors of the main hut. As the rounds continue, keep an eye on the barrier markers to designate the playable area for each new objective, and make sure you don't get yourself cornered. That's just the start of it. Season 1 and beyond. As always, launch is just the beginning. Starting on December 2nd, new zombies content and features will begin to roll out in Vanguard, including a new objective, additional covenants, new weapons, zombies season challenges, holiday-themed updates and more. Players will also encounter some other surprise elements later in Season 1 that will set the stage for the upcoming main quest. So that will be coming as Season 1 most likely. This main quest will be tied to the arrival of an unexpected ally after Season 1, which will further expand the narrative of the Dark Aether, and reveal more details about the characters and entities that players will have encountered thus far. So, post-launch, the team will also add new artifacts as additional Dark Aether entities, join the fight against their adjacent enemy Cortifex. Each of these entities will bring their own unique powers and personalities to the game for an even more immersive experience as the seasons continue. So, if you haven't already, make sure you guys check out the Damned 5 preview music that's been revealed to us. And it's only a preview, it's not the full songs, so that's really interesting. I have covered that in a previous episode. Make sure you guys check out the playlist down in the description. I've also got a Ghost of War pre-order bonus. There's a limited time bonus for digitally pre-ordering Vanguard, like me. You'll also get the terrifying Ghost of War Ultra Skin in both Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. November 2nd is the last day to get in on this offer, so act fast. If you've already pre-ordered, be sure to lock in by November 2nd, and this new Ultra Skin for Naga will be automatically added to your inventory in the operator's menu in both games. As a reminder, all XP earned in Vanguard during the pre-season will also apply to your Season 6 progression and Battle Pass in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. There's also a fan kit that you can actually get, apparently. So you can, as I say guys, I will put the article down in the description so you guys can check it out as well. There's also, so to kick off launch week, they've assembled a collection of all things Vanguard Zombie to share on social as we count down to Friday. Download the official fan kit to get started, including a key art, Zombies logos, including transparent background versions as well, the Anfang logo, again with transparent version as well, official screenshots, profile pictures and mobile wallpapers. So that's really good. If you haven't already, they've actually shown us a video of the last few weeks showing some random members of the public in London, in East London, on, I think it's on Brick Lane. I'm not sure if it's still there now, but it was, you see like a random bunch of members of the public just coming across this rather interesting mural that was actually given to us by Treyarch. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you guys do before the actual release of Call of Duty Vanguard. So, hope everyone's excited for that. If you have, smash the thumbs up button, guys. If you're new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell so you see more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.